morning. Another busy day, so got to get crack on. Fifth of April 2025. Never read this one before. All I keep getting is Good Time Charlie, so I shall look for it. Good Time Charlie. So somebody likes to have a good time. Somebody who doesn't take life seriously. So let's see. I suppose Charlie could be male or female, couldn't it? Oh, there it is. Today is the Pope that we had yesterday. We need him in the upright. Simon Peter. The keys. Religion. Teachers. Schools. Those have just broke off for the holidays, I believe. Oh dear. So he's in the reverse, which means he's selling his soul to the devil. He's not being able or willing to speak. Problems with the mouth, the tongue, the throat. Not believing in himself or others. Lack of faith in a situation. Into friendships, marriages, etc. So looks like Good Time Charlie's got a shock coming then. You got enemies. Harsh words coming in fast, communications, Mercury. So it's waiting to go direct, and usually it kicks the doors on the way out. So watch for that. But justice will be served. 11. Court cases, partnerships of any kind, the call on the prostate, Libra energy. Justice should be blind. Someone may become single, somebody stand on their own 2 feet, being financially, emotionally independent. So not needing anyone else. Not saying you don't want anyone else, but you don't need anyone else. It's time to stand on your own 2 feet. The rabbit, first of the month, or those born in the year of the rabbit, 9 years, and peace, the dove. There's a Capricorn gentleman, spreadsheet man. Some say he's boring, but he is very dependable. He's very secure financially. We've got the sweet William at his feet, so the name William. This is someone that's been adopted or invited into the family unit, a good friend and a generous one. And he holds the missing coin that she's missing. But there is, like I said, a lack of faith. Possibly this person's ended a marriage or a friendship in the past, or yours is about to end. Someone is selling their soul to the devil, that is for sure. We've got Aries and Scorpio there with the hawk. Somebody's not seeing the bigger picture. Then Joshua could be a part. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So money isn't everything, is what they're saying. We've got the 8 and the 9. And you're never going to make the 10 if you carry on this way. Because somebody hasn't got the work-life balance right. Success and all that it entails may not bring you happiness, because I don't see any love in this. All I see is money, cash. Somebody's selling the soul to the devil. Somebody's putting so much effort in just to be successful. Success after a battle. So they've earned it, but certainly not a good person, because they're not going out to play. The chapter is over. Maybe the good old boys' days are ended. 21. Travel to the object of your desire, be the person, things, or events. The fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. We've got Taurus there. Let's see what we've got in the dice. Oh, we've got 12th house of prisoners, martyrs. Oh, we've got home and family life, and we've got karma. So this is your North Node. It's time to let go of greed, and this could make someone more focused on finances. Let go of stubbornness, which the fixed signs all do. Cancers, it's their cardinal signs, so they take lead. This is knowing that you don't have to chase things. What's meant to be yours will always be yours. Alice. Oh, there's the Mercury retrograde. We haven't finished it yet. Somebody is being emotionally, financially, spiritually, or mentally blackmailed into submission. Yeah, there's a decision to be made. You might be in denial. You might be protecting others, especially the kids, or you might be not sure all the facts yet. Yeah, illness and bad temper. Power struggles. Leo energy again, 8 and 26. So the 8th, when Mercury goes direct. Impatience. Somebody's heart's not in it. There's problems with the heart and back, but it could be false. Cowardice. There's the 12 that we've got in the dice. So you have to be prepared to turn your world upside down. Put your boundaries in place and say no. Stop being a doormat. This is somebody that could actually go to prison because of a court case. This is somebody who's escaping. This is somebody who had problems with their feet and toes, perhaps, that need to heal. But it's all about boundaries. It's Odin Wednesday. Gaining knowledge. Maybe about children. Maybe these children are not yours. or is triggers from the past, traumas from the past, childhood traumas, child abuse even. Someone from the past returning that there's bad memories connected to. 6 months. There it is. Virgo energy, hospital doors, healing, medical staff, carers, somebody who is prepared to walk away from everything they've ever known or believed to be true to follow their true path, which is the North Node. Grandparents, Walter, Martha, 9 and 27. But it's going to cost them financially and security-wise to follow their true path. There it is, the North Node, David, Pandora. Could be something about Pandora bracelet for all I know. But you have to face your fears. The crowd, concerts, getting out there networking. So not working so much, having a life. Good time Charlie. But I don't think he's very happy. Well, she's very happy. It's time to face the chaos, because out of that chaos will come order, and until you face it, nothing will change. 17. Wishes and dreams coming true. And then there'll be hope, healing and freedom. Fred. The name Fred, we've had that a lot, haven't we? Virgo, Pisces, positive. Leo, negative. Aquarius, positive. Wherever you have it in your chart or in the current chart. There's Aquarius though, in the negative. A woman scorned. Therapy needed to end this chapter. Childhood trauma maybe. A widow or a divorcee. So that's maybe why she's become single. The woman in blue, because we've got blue all over this. Blue and green. Someone who's been damaged, somebody who's been hurt in the past, and now they take it out on everyone else. Bitter, twisted. There's the Cancer energy that's in the dice, the home, family life suffering, somebody drinking or self-medicating, somebody who's depressed. So good time Charlie's not as happy as he makes out, is he? Or she. Yeah, because this is the wrong team, you're with the wrong people. Red flags all over this. A nightmare situation. Sleepless nights, 9 weeks. That door is open, you just have to choose to walk through it. Nothing's stopping you. You have to fight for what you want. No point in sitting on a couch, stuffing your face, watching Netflix. You've got to take action and be open. But the path seems very dark at this time, and the chances of anything new happening maybe seems slim. It's the shadow side, the moon, 18. There's no light at the end of the tunnel, it seems. It's the dark night of the soul, but this chapter needs to end. And someone feels like a failure. So if you don't fight, you won't achieve success. Perhaps you're frightened of losing the success that you've had. But love has left the building. Pisces has gone. Now we're in Aries. You have to love yourself first. There's no commitment here. You have to fill your own cup. because your cup is never half empty or half full. It's always refillable by you. Scorpio energy, it's about the reproductive organs, but with this case, I would say shared resources. So anywhere that you share resources with someone, there may be a parting of the ways. Sagittarius, yeah, finally I see 21. It is time to end this chapter and begin a new one. Sagittarius is gaining knowledge, so that harsh knowledge that's coming in. 21. Somebody may have reached the age of 21 and it's time to face reality. No more good times. And it is the Six of Wands, so it's about your success. Some will get it, some will not, depending on their choice. Luck is not chance, it is toil. Fortune's expensive smile is earned, and you can't fault him for his toil. It is toil. The name Emily Dickinson could be important. You are just about ready to hit your mark, so your wishes and dreams come true. It's ruled by Jupiter, the planet of abundance, the half man, half horse. So those born in the year the horse, the centaur, which is Chiron, healing. Sagittarius is honest, candid, and not afraid to speak the truth. So there's the truth being spoken. So it can't be the Sagittarius that's scared to speak. He's freedom loving though, so that's probably why he's single. Not offended by the truth. He's often surprised when others take offence at his words. They're drawn by religious ideas, though sometimes they deny it, and he's in denial there. They will go through periods of not being religious at all and claim not to believe in anything. There we go. Even bucking against authority, religion and philosophy are concepts that remain fascinated by them. They will argue for hours about religion, so power struggles. And usually at some point in life they return to some type of faith, but this faith always remains an intellectual pursuit. Highly idealistic, creative, outdoorsy, and he's stuck inside and he don't like it. A great sense of play and fun. They're extremely restless and would prefer not to stay on the same spot. Instead, they would like to roam, so travel. Oh, that 21's gone. We'll just put it down, haven't we? The world. Highly idealistic, creative, outdoorsy, have a great sense of fun. Sagittarians dislike routine, so encumbered by the usual 9 to 5 jobs. Yes, he's very encumbered there. They may end up as magicians, fire eaters, tattoo artists, entertainers, publishers, literary agents, clergy, tutors, bookstore owners, or whatever does not require a set schedule. They tend to be rather lucky but have a habit of not handling money well, and will sometimes squander that wealth that comes to them. They are confident, which makes them highly attractive and popular, drawn to them what they need. Sagittarians also have integrity and will not go along with anything unfair, so that's why the justice is there. They speak up when something's unjust. Wicca, paganism and the Catholic Church are all ruled by this Sagittarius. So the Pope, there he is, are all ruled by Sagittarius. When you think about these religions with their pomp and ceremony, candles, incense have much in common. Though not as showy as their fellow fire signs Leo, so there we have the Leo mentioned. Sagittarius tend to largesse by their nature and prefer what they do to be memorable. The Archer sign does not want an ordinary life. So Cupid, Valentine. when the Sagittarius card turns up in a reading, freedom at this current time, there we go, there's your freedom, is essential. You will feel the need to fight against restrictions, there we go, of any kind, and want everything to be out in the open. You want to know where you stand. If your question pertains to a relationship, you or your partner need to be given space and looser reins. You may find yourself especially philosophical at this current time, and even studying religions which may not have appealed to you before. Interestingly, Sagittarius is a sign of representing large animals, especially horses. So there we have the horse again, the year of the horse, and big dogs. You may soon be acquiring a new pet, or it may be that animals are already a big part of your life. Like these beautiful beasts, you love the sense of wildness, of being in the open. You may soon travel, yes, to areas of vast countryside or regions with mountainous lakes that you want to explore. You might embrace a new philosophy, enroll in classes of higher learning, or begin to study churches and religion. A visit to a casino or any other area where gambling takes place would likely come about. You will likely be fortunate and win in this venture, as long as you don't proceed recklessly. It's a good time to take a gamble. Your future looks promising because you're ready to expand and grow beyond your limits. If you do encounter difficulties, you will surmount them easily and move forward to your next lucky break in life, which should be coming soon. Oh, I can't make it up. Look, number 10, the archer. He shoots, he scores, hitting the mark, intention, detachment. We need to detach from material wealth. It's not a big deal. It's not the be all and end all. Number 10. The Arrow Master appears to help you target your intentions. So, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. You sometimes in decks it's called the arrows. It teaches you to shoot straight to the stars. There you go, follow your true north node. The message is to be deliberate about focusing your dreams and desires with intention, about aligning your intentions with spirit, then let them fly on the wind. Let go, let spirit take care of it, directed by the divine, until they reach your goal. The only way to hit your target is to allow the arrow of your intention to fly unencumbered by your eagerness to see it travel exactly the way you want it to go. You may think it needs to veer a certain way to reach your goal, but in the invisible realms, human power cannot make this happen. So let go of control. There's the control issues. The divine has its own idea of how that arrow will fly and upon which wind it is carried. Nonetheless, if you don't shoot, you'll never score. This is a fortunate message as long as you remember the law of detachment. If you do, then be assured that you're on the right path. Brilliant. The rune is Airwas. You need strength, so build up your strength, fill your own cup, be dependable, be trustworthy, enlightenment, endurance, defend and protect yourself. Airwas. Which is the 13th rune, and it is the god of hunting. So again, Sagittarius, Diana, adaptability, Artemis, Valentine, 13th rune. 13 is Scorpio, which we've got there, filling your own cup, and horses again. This is the tree of rough bark, hard and fast in the earth, supported by its roots. So the world card is also the tree of life, Idrisil. the roots, the family unit. The letter Y or E. The apple tree, so we know that's important for protection. The popular U. U is what bows are made from. And graveyard, so death and rebirth. So it becomes a symbol of past growing into the future. It is probably also connected to Yggdrasil, the wild tree, the backbone, which is what you need because you have a lacking backbone. It's cowardice, that one in reverse. Of the universe. The hare Bryony, so the name Bryony could be important. The great hunter and wanderer of the northern westlands is the god connected with this rune. A sure shot with his yew bow, Uller was accustomed to taking risks, so take a risk, it might pay off. It is even claimed that he once impersonated and replaced Odin as king of the gods of Asgard. More usually, Uller lived in a place called Idir, the Valley of the Yews. When he was not out terrorizing wildlife with his bow, the myth of Uller, replaced of Odin, is very ancient. It may be that both gods were considered to be two sides of the same coin, Odin governing the summer months and Uller the winter. The legend of the wild huntsman careering through the skies of northern Europe survived beyond the Middle Ages. So, Sagittarius flying through the skies. Something happening in Sagittarius, either in your chart, in the current chart, I don't know. The appearance of Ewas is a reading of progress, even if your life seems to be moving at a snail's pace, so we can turn that into a success then. There. Progress. A new situation will soon manifest itself and events will soon speed up. So much so that you might find it difficult to keep track of everything. You need to pay close attention to what's happening around you, and you need to keep up. Adaptability and a readiness to make speedy decisions will be vital if you are to make the most of this positive rune. Ewas is closely associated with hunting skills, so you must act as though you were an archer of old. Wait until your target is in sight, then when the moment is right, strike for it. Don't worry that you might miss your moment, or indeed miss the target. You have the acumen and shrewdness to choose the correct time to act boldly when the occasion arises. Ewas shows that bravery has every indication of success. The rune encourages you to gather your courage and take a risk. The message is, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now is the time to take action. Ewas is thus considered to be a lucky rune for gamblers and those who live by their wits. Its appearance in a reading may show the positive influence of a strong-willed person, especially a woman. Another good aspect of Ewas is that under the influence, expected problems will not arise. The rune also indicates a long-term benefit, even if you have to put up with an uncomfortable, stressful situation. It's also students and dispelling the storms to calm the tempestuous emotions. Has no inverted meaning. Absolutely brilliant. So, finally then, oh no, let's do that. The dice first. North Node. 12th house and Cancer. The path of nurturing. The soul is learning to nurture and care about self and those around it. So nurturing is important. In the 12th house, the urge to get off the karmic round, to reach a state of grace. The soul may deal with considerable karma, collective or personal. So it's time to face the chaos then. So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 with Sagittarius, So that period of time may be very important. We're already doing it. We've had this before, so we're on path. They're telling us we're doing the right thing. Whatever it is, just keep doing it. Number 30. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north. You can't make it up. Well done, Spirit. Do not question things so much. You're on the right track. You're facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening. You're closer than you think. You're exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Impatience is your downfall. Now is the time to walk steady. There's no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You've come a long way. The foundations are steady. Now all you need is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If the thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that's just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane, water your own garden, fill your own cup, now knowing that your time to bloom is about to arrive. You're already doing it. Keep going. Absolute beautiful read. Well done, Spirit. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.